have Mr. Tim Kennedy come up. Congratulations, Tim. I'm sure everybody here knows Mr. Kennedy's background, and if you don't, I'll let him go ahead and speak a little bit about it. And he had a great night tonight, being a seasoned veteran. We're very proud of you, Tim, and welcome aboard, or welcome back to Strike Force.
It was Trevor's an amazing athlete. You know, first of all, everybody overseas right now, thanks for watching on AFN. You know, I was on at 06 this morning, and I got 100 emails from guys that were planning on being up at 5 in the morning so you could watch my fight. Thank you for watching. You know, I love fighting for Strike Force. We got the best one. We got the best weight class in the world, and I'm just honored to be in it. Honored to fight Trevor, and I can't wait to get my hands on some more guys.
Great. Let's open it up for questions.
Going into this fight, you were real conservative about saying where you were in the title mix and things of that nature, because this was a very dominating performance. Obviously, Robbie's name has been mentioned. He lost. Does that change your outlook at all, or are you a little bit more focused on potential title shot at this point?
You know, I'm in the greatest position in the world. I have support from the Texas National Guard to train full time. Every fight thus far, I've been split with my time between being an active duty special forces soldier and being a professional athlete. This is the first time in 8 years that I'm training, so you have no idea where the potential is right now, and it's just going to keep getting worse. Well, better for me, worse for my opponents. In regards to where it stands, that's up to Rich and Scott and you know, Bob Cook. I want my hands on a whole bunch of guys. I have losses to guys in the division, so I'm not sure I can say, hey, you know, give me a title shot. But I have losses to Jason and Scott. You know, we have rubber matches with both of them. I've fought both those guys twice, and I've won and won with both of them. So, you know, before I get out there and say, you know, give me a title shot, I'm not that like that. I want to work my way to the top. That's the power of my voice.
Scott, can you maybe comment to that a little bit? I mean, you had mentioned Robbie beforehand, but obviously that changes now a little bit.
Yeah, I think that changes the you know, the playing field. And again, you know, every time you have a fight, you know, the deck gets reshuffled. So it's hard to say this guy's going to fight that guy. And we didn't make a commitment, but you know, it worked out a little differently for Robbie tonight than you know you'd hope for. But you know, just a brief history with Tim is Tim was a fighter that we tried to sign. I think it was like 18 months ago, 2 years ago actually, with Leo, and we couldn't put it together because he had decided to go back to the armed forces and go and serve and protect our country. So, you know, true American hero standing here to my left, very proud. But, you know, from here on out, he's training full time, and we were going to be keeping him very busy.
Are there any updates on that situation?
Well, that's a whole other topic, but, you know, after Tim, you know, if we're, you know, before we bring the next person on, we can have that conversation. Yes?
Mr. Kennedy, what is your favorite Texas barbecue?
I love Rudy's Steakhouse. That place is amazing. I'm trying Salt Lick and Saltgrass when I get back. I've been told that I could gain 5 pounds in a single sitting, so I'm going to get my hands on some of that this brisket. But I got some places to cover in the next few weeks.
Can you talk about the course of the fight at all? I mean, obviously it was a quick win for you, but can you talk about how things were going on in terms of...
You know, everybody knows that guy's extremely tough, very hard to submit veteran, and I was going to bring it to him the whole entire fight. The game plan, you know, was to keep pressure on him in the first round. You know, I'm sure you guys saw that. I just needed to keep him moving in the first round, and then I was planning on being able to show off a little bit because I have a cardio, I have a metabolic condition that's, I don't have a gas tank that's ever going to run out, and you're going to see some crazy stuff in the second and third round. We just didn't get there. So, you know, I'm going to finish guys every opportunity that I get. You know, I want to hurt them, I want to finish them fast. I don't like judges. They sometimes don't go your way, and so I'm going to finish fights. You know, he tossed me a couple of times, and all I knew, I just had to beat in the scrambles and keep constant pressure. You know, if you're gonna fight me, expect a high tempo fight.
Did you feel him sort of give in when you got down in position?
No, you know, Trevor's never gonna quit, regardless of what position he's in. You know, you could be a mount with double hooks and me and drop like some of the most vicious bombs, and I'm just gonna keep going. You know, I guess some of us athletes are retarded that way. So no, he definitely didn't quit. That rear naked was deep. I wasn't going anywhere, and we had a lot of time left in that round.
I know you have a question for that. Sure.
You mentioned our
You know, I really don't. And do you have any information on that, Tim? On the Air Force Academy?
You can check my email on rangerup.com. It's ridiculous. I think I have like 300 or 400 emails sitting there from guys like, hey, I just watched your fight. You're unbelievable. And it's from, I'm in Baghdad, or I'm in the Chow Hall in Bagram, Afghanistan, or hey, I'm in Kabul and I just saw your fight. I mean, that's exactly what I want. You know, I'm here representing my brothers and sisters overseas. So I'll get you whatever numbers I can finally at the end of the night. But you know, I know it's a ton.
And basically what it is, it's a TV network that goes to every Army base, or every actually military base, I believe, around the world. So if they're stationed in Japan or Okinawa or somewhere in the Middle East, they're going to be able to see the signal live, and so it's really exciting. Any other questions for Mr. Kennedy?
Yeah, who do you train wrestling with? Who are your coaches and partners?
I got some pretty deep wrestlers in Texas right now. For this camp, I had Tyrone Woodley, Yves Edwards, Kamal Shalaris, who's fighting Jamie Varner on the WC. Some of my coaches, Jason Webster, he's my Muay Thai coach, Brandon Garner from North Carolina. I have Mario Ziastafa from CTC, he's one of my jiu-jitsu guys, Phil Cardella, Nelson Gracie, black belt. I mean, I got a stacked group of guys in the wrestling room right now. I'm not a wrestler, I'm a striker, but you know, they keep giving me these wrestlers that have heavy hands, so guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to put them on their back and submit them. How about you give me a jiu-jitsu guy so I can knock him out? Because I need a better highlight reel.
Well said. Yes. Well, I mean, there's, why not? I mean, that should be a fight that definitely should happen at some point, but...
I'll pay that guy later.
Yeah, we'll see though. But Jacare is one of the premier 185-pound weight class fighters in our league, and we'll have to sit down and talk to Leo and see if that's a right fit. But it depends on a lot of other things that are constantly in motion. That I'm sure we have a chance to talk about that with Loretta. Thanks, Dave.
I'm frustrated. I trained for 9 months and I worked 4 minutes. Physically, I'm 100%. I'll be training on, I'm going up to San Luis Obispo for this and training at the pit. I think Chuck might be a little disappointed right now, but he better get his ass up because I need some training partners. So I'm going to be working this week.
So jumping off that.
Well, no, I'm not because commission said I can't for 7 days.
Oh, okay. So once the 7 days are off, time frame, your home day, then when would you like to do?
That's up to my boss right here. I'm ready to go. Texas National Guard always has stuff for me to do, and but they're letting me train. So, as soon as Scott and Rich say, "Here's your date," I'm ready to go.